So let's go! Welcome back to another daily stream of Final Fantasy XIV, aka Legend of the Liger Dragon, Endwalker, episode 4. I'm your host, Rex Liger Kiddu, intergalactic wrestler and universal champion of light. Alright, I think I might have to keep the stream a little bit smaller than usual, mainly because it looks like I have a drop in frame rate, and I don't want it to cut off, like any other stream like it happened the last time. So yeah, we're gonna have to keep things short and to the point. So anyways, let's get back to the story. We just finished with the Tower of Zot, and now we were gonna and we also finished leveling up the Gunbreaker to level 90. So now we're gonna try to level up our Samurai over here for the time being, and then we're probably gonna switch up back to maybe our Dark Knight, since we haven't leveled up that one in a while too. So anyways, let's get back to Thancred, right? Because we gotta keep the same stream short, because oh my god, it doesn't look like my frame rate's gonna drop on me. So yeah. Anyway, all right, let's hang on, give me a moment. Sorry about that. Yeesh. Yeah, maybe we should keep it under an hour or so. Alright, anyways. Had enough rest, have you? You know, you never won the for being ideal, right? Varshan baited us to come to the Magatunda at our earliest convenience. The others will join us once we have finished tending to the prisoners. Ah, wait. On second thought, you and Shinny should go on ahead. I need to make a quick detour to the great work. We left Graha with the alchemist care. Oh yeah, Graha also saved our butts from falling, and it looks like he might be out for the rest of the Endwalker, I think, maybe. Which I'm kind of grateful, because I don't want Graha to get hurt. All right, alchemist care. Best to fetch him before he's crammed into a specimen jar. Just you and me then. The guardman at the gate should wave us through. Alright. This is the part I don't like. The part that I'm having trouble. But yeah, you gotta keep this simple and to the point, mainly because, yeah. It looks like my frame rate's like really bad. I don't know why it is. It was good yesterday, but not today, as it seems. Unfortunately. Of course, the one day I have to stream, the one day is I have a bad connection. Wow. Wow. Just wow. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna keep this simple to the point. Like I said, just gonna make it under an hour. Or add an hour. Oh. Shoot. We got some ear monsters ready to die. But oh, hell no. Hell no. Hell no. No. You're not getting that. You're not getting away that freaking easy. You dare spit in my face. Alright, who was next? Oh, this guy wanted to fight, huh? That's what I thought. As you can tell, I was level 83 last time, and I went to level 84. I did a little bit of leveling, not much, because I fell asleep. That's a bad habit. The bad habit of falling asleep on my chair. But I'm still a little bit sick. Man, I'm getting better. Better than the last couple of days, that's for sure. Anyway. It looks like there's some people also doing the quest line, I think. Yep. There's one person. Oh, she got a cute little pod. That's cool. I got the mount though, so that's even cooler. Anyway. Ah! Honored Scions! You are free to enter at your leisure. As I cannot leave my post, I'm afraid you must make your own way. Should you require directions into the city, the sentry stationed at the fountain on top of the step would be glad to assist you. Oh, alright. Ooh! Oh! We finally entered Radhathana. Alright, hang on. Though I have been at Radhathana before, and this place is a veritable maze. Rather than risk getting lost, we had best ask for directions from the sentry at the fountain. Lead the way, and don't expect me to act as your tour guide like certain others. If you need it, I'll accompany you. You can leave it, or... Alright, Estinian. Ooh, Ethernet. Alrighty then. Alright, let's ask the guard. Master X. I presume I understand you are here for an audience with the strap. If you require directions to the Tunda, I should be glad to provide them. The strap residence is situated on Dharma, on the highest part of Radhathan. To get there, I would ordinarily recommend a route that takes you by the bazaar of the city's north, but due to the state of the alert, however, most businesses are currently closed, and the internet is disabled. Oh well, there goes my plan of attending to that. As such, I will provide you with an alternate path. First, please ascend to the steps next to the fountain and then continue left. And there will be more steps upon the ascending them. You will emerge from the Paka's path. Right. Proceed through, and the large door on your right, you will arrive at a roundabout fibers. Within you will find another sentry who will give you further guidance. In other words, we head up. Sounds straightforward enough. Alrighty then. Go on, Athenian. Jesus, I wish it wasn't dark and raining over here. Ooh, what's this? Athenian? Is that? Ah, yes. I know this is, about this portal. It leads to a nearby isle. The treasure vault of one of Radhathan's wealthiest families. They took the good of luck of their guardian, on account of which they occasionally open a section of the vault for upspringing treasure hunters to try their own luck, or so they say. They also call for hidden across the land, act as portals. Find one, and you'll gain access to the vault. Oh, so the treasure maps. Something to bear in mind in case you exhaust your funds while on the road. This troublesome experience as I can personally attest. Oh yeah. Because I think we have been in one of these vaults, but I was on my off time. It was on my off time, and I think it was shoot. It was on my off time, and I died every time. Like I should definitely go with like a group of like people next time I go on there. Oh, what's in here? Oh, there's people in here. So I'm guessing this is just like Gilmore, and I can't Yep. Alright. Where? Ooh. Damn, there's a lot of people here. Alright, well now I got access to that, but how do I get access? How do I get access to the main room? That's the real question. Come on, Athenian, let's go. Oh wait, is it through here? Hey, it is. Hey. Alright. Alright, we're here. Took a while, but we got here. Going to the Magatunda, are you? In that case, please follow the hallways to my right and go through the doors on top of the stairs. You'll emerge through the entrance of the airship landing where another sentry will be on hand to assist you. Incidentally, if you ascend to the steps to either side of me, you'll find the workshops of the Rundewald Fiber. Ah, yeah, I've been through there right now. Though they're free to observe, for the artisans can take care to lose their way. Okay. Oops. Alright, come on, Estinian. Let's go. Ooh, hang on. Alright. Are you here for the airship? I'm afraid the flights have been suspended until further notice. So the state of alert is still in effect. Perhaps it's for the best. That aside, we're not here for an airship. We have business in the Magatunda. Oh, in that case, permit me to direct you. From here it's quite simple, really. Ascend the steps and then continue straight across the bridge. You cannot miss it. Alright. Oh, we got another talking point. Discuss the Dharma. I remember passing by here with Vershan. Vershan. The situation being he regarded not being able to show us the sights. Lab has yet to return to normal here, but when it does, he ought to pay another visit. Though the city is confusing, the food is quite good. I'm partial to Hazma myself. The meat's surprisingly tender and flavorful. Sorry, little buddy. Quack, quack. Oh my god. Oh shit. That thing wants to fight us now. Alright, we're almost there, Stinian. We're almost there. Alright, there we go. Greetings, welcome to the Magatunda. May I inquire after your business? We are members of Science of the Seventh Dawn. Come as an invitation of His Excellency. Ah, of course. We have been expecting you. He will show you to an audience chambers. If you would please follow me. Alright, finally. I don't know what we're gonna discuss now. Oh, good. Graha's alright.
Are we the last to arrive? I hope we've not kept you waiting.
Not at all. Your comrade is feeling better, I trust.
Yeah, give us got the scare.
Better, thank you. Harness remedies are certainly potent in more ways than one.
One becomes accustomed to the taste, although I hope you never have cause to do so. Pray, take your ease.
You good, Graha?
Full glad I am to see you all unharmed.
Well, glad that I am that you saved our butts.
Valiant scions, for your heroism, you have my boundless gratitude. You cast down that dire tower and set free its hapless captives. You cleanse their souls of its corrupting influence. No words of thanks will suffice. In place of platitudes, I offer a bounty of warding scales. Pray accept your due reward, along with the goodwill of Radzatan.
Alchemists throughout the land were put to work in the forging of your talismans. The finished ones have been collected, and now await you at the High Crucible of Alchemia. Present this letter when you are ready to take them into your possession.
We are humbled by your generosity. Know that the inventive wisdom of Radzatan will be vital in restoring serenity to our star.
Every single one of those scales came from you, didn't they? You must still be in such pain.
Oh, yeah. I hadn't thought about that. Oh! Damn!
'Tis of no moment, a mere annoyance compared to the dreadful suffering inflicted upon this land and its people.
Damn, Vitra.
Albeit brief, my involvement in the Dragonsong War afforded me a glimpse of the myriad sorrows which consumed both dragon and man. Though you were half a world away, Such tragedies as befell your kin must have affected you deeply.
They are really mentioning the Dragon Song War a lot, aren't they?
And yet, you chose to live among men.
In the age when that conflict first bloomed, my choice had already been made. In some distant place, man slew dragon, and dragon slaughtered man. Yet no hate could I muster for those smiling faces which did look to me for guidance. Not even my brother's righteous rage could rally me to his cause. I huddled here, secret and still, hoping against hope that which I had built would remain untouched by the chaos and carnage.
Twould seem we share the same desire for peace, great Vritra. To that end, I wonder if we might trouble you with another question. The Telophoroi are intent on recreating the final days, an apocalyptic event which we know to predate the sundering of the star. As the longest lived among us, know you aught of this terrible cataclysm?
Nay, when war and strife drove my sire from his home, he crossed the great expanse with only our unhatched eggs as company. He alighted upon a shattered source, its 13 reflections long since scattered beyond the rift. Of events preceding his arrival, he knoweth naught, save that which Hydralin hath deigned to disclose.
I see. So again, 'tis the inscrutable Hydaelyn to whom you must look for answers.
Yeah, the primal Hydaelyn.
Seek you to divine the will of this star? If so, I have a tale which may afford you some small comfort. Tis a story from my youth, many, many years ago. To my sire, I once posed the question, of all the stars in the sky, why didst thou settle upon this one? To which Midgardsummer did reply, 'twas the last bastion of hope. He believed so long as Hydaelyn endured, so too might dragonkind. Solemn and portentous were his words. What deeper meaning they held, I could not, dared not pursue. 'Tis a stone I've left unturned ever since. Yet take you solace in the knowledge that whatsoever Hydaelyn does strive towards, 'tis an ideal which hath earned my sire's conviction.
Thank you, Vritra. You've given us warm reassurance in a world gripped by cold uncertainty.
While I'm sure we all have a great many questions, I think it's time we collect the talismans and be on our way. Our fight against the Telophoroi is far from finished.
We must take our leave, but please do inform us if we can provide any further assistance.
Prithee, whom my sire hath judged worthy of honor and respect. The one known to men as Eorzea's champion. This hero of renown and rumor, 'tis thee.
May God Summer and I have cause breath. I only wish he could be here with us now.
I know of his clash with Omega, and the long slumber which was his price. Yet even closed in sleep, my father's eyes are far from blind. He is watching over thee, watching over this world.
That's reassuring.
'Twas a revelation most pleasing that thou, a child of man, had gained Midgardsormr's trust. But alongside mine elation runneth a rivulet of dread. For upon thy life's reel wind too many threads of fate, power, wheel enmeshed with woe. Amidst this tangled knot, thou shalt know no rest. 'Tis an endless confluence of forces, a struggle without surcease. More terrible still is the attrition wrought upon thy companions, as they are swept up in the storm of thine existence.
It's so. Moonbreda. Oh no. Papa Limo. Infilia. That one was on purpose. That last one was on purpose.
Take heart and protect them well. They will be your strength and your salvation. The hope thou wilt need come the end. Even cowering behind my curtain, I know the suffering of the powerful. I have watched my siblings driven mad by loss. Thus do I exhort thee to spare no effort to keep thy loved ones safe.
Apologies. We hadn't meant to interrupt.
It's just that we do have a history of suddenly collapsing, and when you didn't follow us out...
'Tis I who must apologize. I have detained your champion overlong with idle chatter. Go. At war's end, I pray I welcome thee back into my hall, where together with thy joyful comrades, you may toast your triumph.
When they showed Hosher fun up. And then they showed the twins. Nothing better happened to them. I am... I would be so mad if something happened. So what were you and Vitra talking about? Nothing. Very well. If you say so. The others have gone ahead to the High Crucible. Let us catch up with them. Alright, Alphano. Oh, Archon love. Alrighty then. The attendant was kind enough to give me a direction to the High Crucible first. Let us return to the Mulberry Orchid. Alright. Well, at least it's nice and sunny out today. Oh man. When they showed all of our friends that had sadly gone, I got emotional, but they showed Horshaphant, tears are literally running down my face. And then the twins walk in after he mentioned our loved ones. And to keep them safe. I can't, dude, I fucking can't. Oh, this game is gonna murder me emotionally, isn't it? From here, we're supposed to follow the path left and path to the mulberries. Alright. What could I get? Hey! You also got that. I also got one too. The Phoenix Riser Glamour outfit. I actually have a Macross for it to transform into it. I have to do it in a private room though. Cause it uses the voice chat and I don't want to annoy people with it. Alright, I was saying. Where the streets turns into the door straight ahead, descend the steps. I thought the Castarium was confusing, but it doesn't compare to Rots at Han's architecture and decoration. Make everything harder to get your bearings. Anyways, let's see where this door takes us. Let's indeed. I'm literally just going back the same way I came, aren't I? Ah, there we go. Off note. And there's the Infinite Plaza. So far so good. There isn't much further to go. From here we just need to cross to the other side of the hall, then pass through the larger of the two doors. The High Crucible lies ahead. I suspect the others have already collected their warding skills. Come, let us join them. Alrighty then. Hey, thank you, Andre. They're already here. Whoa. Look at this place. Oh. It's over here. My bad. Well, last of course. We're last, of course, but at least we found the place. Oh, where's this swung blade?
These are the talismans we were promised.
Yes, and I made a quick count. There are far more than we could have hoped for.
Oh, that's just the packaging. Like, I'm dumb.
Enough to outfit an entire company of soldiers, in fact. Considering the involved process, that they were able to manufacture so many in such a short span of time is nothing short of a miracle.
Once we have distributed them to our allies in Eorzea and the Far East, we'll have a fighting chance to bring down the other spires, just as we did with the Tower of Zot.
Or we could use them to invade Garlemald proper, and strike directly at the Telophoroid's base of operations.
Ooh.
Of course, we would need to consult with various alliance leaders before such a drastic measure could even be contemplated. To which end, I could set out forthwith and present the idea to each of our allies in person.
Pray allow me to undertake some few of those journeys. I find myself restless and in need of purposeful duties.
He's still thinking about telling Wimbreda's parents, isn't he?
I can head eastward. Bosnia and Dalmasca are just a short hop from here. And Doma's shinobi network should come in handy for passing on the word.
We shall share the burden then. Meanwhile, I think it best that you and the others take the talismans back to the Baldessian Annex. We must keep them safe and secure until we've decided upon a course of action.
Will do.
Please, I must speak with you.
Oh. Nadon! Oh, it's good to see you alright. What happened?
Nidana, you're awake.
Yes. When I spoke with the carer at my bedside, she told me that one of the scions, a young woman, had cleansed me of the tower's corruption. It seems I'd been asleep ever since the treatment. But when I awoke and learned you were all still here, I knew I had to come.
As you said, Nidana was captured only recently. Such a brief exposure is swiftly cured, so I tended to her before we gathered at Megaduta.
And I am truly grateful that you did. I cannot thank you enough. All of you, for everything you've done. Destroying the tower, rescuing our people. You've saved Havnair from an awful fate.
Yet who hath truly saved whom?
Yeah. Because without your talismans, we couldn't have done it without it. We couldn't even evade it.
No small part to thine inspirational courage, the alchemists were successful in reproducing warding scales of proven efficacy. Replications of thy work now stand ready to travel across the seas, unto the hands of those who might wield them against this rising evil.
The talisman? Is this true?
Yeah. All of it.
Oh, I was so groggy from sleep. I didn't even think to ask. Oh, our great work sent across the seas. It was worth it. Oh, it was all worth it.
Oh. What? Whoa.
Look at that. Its color is completely changed.
Now it's golden.
What do you have there?
I forgot the name of the flower.
I wonder if the effect is a reaction to Akasha.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that term.
Me neither.
Akasha? It is one of the unseen energies defined by Harnish alchemical theory.
Oh, Aether!
Though a gross oversimplification, some describe it as an essence influenced by feelings.
You imply that it is distinct from ether?
Oh, something different from Aether.
Foreign scholars often conflate the two, but we see them as separate concepts.
Oh.
Ether is an energy which permeates the land. It exists within animals, objects, even the air we breathe, affecting all through which it flows. Akasha, on the other hand, exists in a domain beyond our reach. A gift bestowed from on high, or torn from the heavens in some traditions.
Oh.
Akasha can neither be created nor destroyed. It is beyond our power to purposefully alter or manipulate. The only thing observed to influence it is an abundance of, I want to say, spiritual emotion. As a veteran of the battlefield, surely you've experienced moments of desperation or exaltation when you've transcended the usual limits of your capabilities.
Yeah, I have. Multiple times in battle. Even one recently with the battle with Emmett Silk.
That is a manifestation of Akasha, the invisible essence harnessed by heart, mind, and unyielding spirit.
I really must hear more about this theory. Our disciplines are based entirely upon the idea that ether is the fundamental form of all energy.
I'm glad my haphazard explanation has piqued your interest.
Yeah, because she wants to find out all the secrets. And that's a very
But
cool
even
secret
for
to know.
us, Akasha is a somewhat abstract field of study. A lack of practical application lends itself poorly to formalized research. Which is why my analysis of your flower can amount to little more than idle speculation. I am sorry.
Nonsense! You have nothing to be sorry for. Your insight is much appreciated.
Shall we depart for Charlian then? I will see to it that the talismans arrive at the Annex.
And we will be in touch once our talks are concluded. I suggest you rest while you can. From here onward, sleep is bound to be in short supply.
Oh, yeah. Finally, a small victory. Alright, now where to? Wait, what the heck is this? Hang on. Before I go, what is this? Alright, hurry up, hurry up. What's this mission for? In order to undertake this quest, you must be a disciple handle that. Oh, I can do that offline. Alright, so anyway, let's teleport back. Back to old Charlian. Now where to? Alright, there you are, Crow. Hey. Hello. Ah, good to be back at the fruit of our labors labored safely in storage. For now, we have but to wait for the others to return with their respective meetings from the Alliance leaders. As Thinker suggested, you should get some rest in the meantime. Alright then. I'll mask out because I have a strange feeling like we're gonna get a cutscene or something. Alright, welcome back, Rex. Kara has appraised me of your recent accomplishments. What an amazing feat to eliminate a tower and pave the way to deal with the rest. Well, it ain't much. I changed your sheets and plumped your pillows. After all, there's nothing like collapsing to a nice bed after completing a major milestone. Be it pending thesis or defeating deformed entities. So, would you like to take a good look at your new and improved lodges now? Yes, please. And I got the mark on now. Huh, it's back to gray again.
Take heart and protect them well.
I wonder who's gonna visit this time. Hey!
Good, you're here. You haven't eaten yet, have you?
No?
We've bought quite a spread if you're interested. Only the finest dining from the last stand.
Hey! Holy shit, look at all this. Oh, this looks so good. Pizza, a burger! No pickles. Oh my god, Graha, you're not supposed to eat a burger like that.
Lest you wonder, we invited Estinian as well. But he refused with a rather grim-faced, "No, thank you." I suspect Charlian cuisine is not to his liking.
Oh, I don't know about that. Perhaps our lone wolf just needed some time apart.
What? To perfect his brooding stare? Next time, I'll drag him out by the ear, sit him down in front of a Charlian feast, and see that he eats every last bite.
An excellent idea. Of all people, warriors must take proper meals and rest if they are to maintain a healthy constitution.
Poor Estinian, beset on all sides.
Oh man. Oh, look at Graha enjoying his hamburger.
Speaking of one's physical condition, Mistress Kryl, I hear you recently played literal host to Heidelin herself.
Yep.
And what an experience that was. Tiring, yes, but no lasting harm done.
Hopefully.
If anything, I should have liked to speak with her longer. I've not felt a hint of her presence since.
He must be getting weaker.
Heidelin instructed you to carry that flower, yes?
Yeah. For what purpose, I still don't know.
'Twill be your guide, test and proof of your conviction. And then something about seeking joy in darkness, was it? Come to think of it, isn't that what happened with Nidana back in Radzat-Han?
Huh?
The flower did seem to radiate a joyful glow, as if reflecting the elation we all felt, the relief of a people with renewed hope.
Indeed, and in turn, I felt buoyed by that radiance. 'Twas akin to spotting a beacon and knowing we were on the right path. I know we've not yet triumphed over the Telophoroi, or learned the full breadth of the Forum's plans. But even within the midst of our struggles, we find small moments of joy to sustain us. Rare and hard-won perhaps, but it is this pursuit of happiness that gives us the strength to carry on day after day. Hey, that's mine.
Hey.
Swift the spoils. Though I recall that levitation spell of yours was quick enough.
She stole his cookie.
Only barely. And even at my best, I'm still too slow to wield it effectively in battle. Mayhap I simply require more practice with this new magic.
You unearthed it from the depths of Numenon, I presume?
Aye, and from a veritable mountain of arcane tomes at that. 'Twas necessary to facilitate my solitary explorations.
Or, to put it simply, you used it to sneak around the Forbidden Archives.
Yes, well, after a fashion.
Go get into trouble, man.
They're tall, you see. The shelves, they're too tall for me. And I could hardly move the library's platforms without attracting attention now, could I?
Oh.
So you and Elfino are in the same boat in height. Damn! We're a bunch of fat asses. We ate all that food? Well, at least there's a donut and a cupcake left. We're gonna push it until done. Shall we call it a night? You do know what, that these are my quarters. We are pushing until dawn. Shall we call it a night? Alright, you do know these are my quarters.
Why else did you think we were here? Surrender to thy fate, O champion.
Fair enough. She stole another cookie of his. Oh, it's green. Up, there you are, Xenos. Whatever it is you're freaking planning.
Enjoying the bracing cold, I see. Do you not own a warm coat or a cloak? Something in fur? Or fashioned from the skins of your enemies? Or... well, never mind that. I come to you once more as the bearer of bad news. Our tower in Thavnir has been toppled, and I need not tell you by whom. Given how many we have at our disposal, the loss of a single spire is hardly fatal to our plans. It does, however, slow the rate at which we siphon ether. If they continue to preoccupy themselves with the towers, then all will be well. But should our foe prove bold enough to strike at us here, then the timing becomes... questionable.
Our foe is bold enough. Of that, I can assure you.
Yes, very well then. I suppose I must prepare a proper welcome. Honestly. Talk of your nemesis is the only thing you seem to enjoy. Does nothing else spark your interest?
No. All else is... equal. Equally tedious. Equally disappointing. The world is a tepid bog into which we sink, too weak to thrash as the mud clings to our eyes and fills our throats till we blissfully choke. But then came the light, blinding and pure and hot, so very hot, enough to set my soul aflame. I basked in the afterglow, until the void yawned once more. And then I knew the muck would never claim me again. There was naught for me ahead, so I drew the curtain on all that had come before. Burn. Burn. Let the whole star burn. I will have my contest. I will reclaim my moment.
Jesus, he knows it's crazy.
How wonderful that the emptiness of death has not dissuaded you from committing your life to its pursuit once more. I don't know whether to envy you or pity you.
You question my disinterest, but what of yours? Despite your noisome antics, I sense you take little pleasure in this endeavor.
Mercy, my lord. Such pointed barbs from one who barely acknowledges my existence. Nevertheless, you are mistaken. For I do find this part somewhat enjoyable. You see, when I was mortal, I would always have the same dream. It was a fragmented thing, disjointed, all the faces incomplete. The setting too was unknown to me, so I thought it simply a fantasy of my sleeping mind. Until one day, I realized it was showing me the truth. Much as your dream of the final days enlightened you.
Oh, yeah,
And
the same.
soon, very soon, the rest of the world will see the truth of my dream too. Yes, I think that is something we can both enjoy.
No, damn. Alright, hang on. Let me check something. Sorry for the audio not playing. Alright. Looks like it's still working, so okay. Alright, back to the game. Alright, what's the next one? Alright. Hang on, is that higher than my get? No. Alright. There you are. Feeling refreshed, I hope? Although to make my way to the stadium as it happened. I wanted to try and speak with the scholar Monarch do it. And thank him for all that's coming to the rescue of Rotasa. As it turns out, he has been here with as it turns out, he'd come here to see us following the hearing, only to find that we had already departed to Davenir. Knowing him, he was probably hoping to chew the cud from his former students. Since we're still waiting for his Shola and the others, I thought now would be the perfect time to pay him a visit. Care to join me? And it's settled then. The twins will be coming too, assuming Alfredo can tear himself away from his new toys. I'll let you rally the troops while I go on ahead with the phenomenon. Considering my recent property, perhaps I should avoid showing my face around the stadium for a time. That might be for the best. The others should return. Tell them we will not be long. Alrighty then. Where exactly is Elevate? Oh, there you are. Alphado? Agent, if father can master these fiendish contraptions, so can I. Alright, Alize. Heading out for a stroll? Sort of. The scholar himself was here. In that case, what are we waiting for? I'm too eager to see him, though I'm somewhat dreaded the thought of visiting the stadium. I did say notoriety preceded us. Alphon of all people is worrying over his reputation, and our alma mater no less. Still wonders never cease. You understand soon enough. Off we go. Alright then. Alright, there's no... Wait, no, there is an Ethernet. Let me check before I leave. So I'm not being dumb here. Yep! Nope. There we go. Alright, Crow. I'm here. Oh boy. Here it is. The phenomenon. Well, I expect you made note of it before. You can hardly miss it. This is the first time you've been here on official business, correct? Most of the space is taken up by the expensive auditorium. Also, house numerous laboratories, testing grounds, and experimental magic, and a host of administrative offices and so forth. As the center of what could later become the stadium, it is established to promote the study of aetherology phenomenon, hence the name. Though the aether being fundamental aspect of nature, the scooping expanded, including every conceivable facet of life from the universe itself. And then, the 434th second year of the 6th astral era phenomenon decreed complete, and the stadium officially opened as a place of learning. With a long and storied history, it is without a question the world's leading authority in aetherology, the arcane, the occult, astromancy, and countless other fields, standing proud as Charlie's foremost educational institute. I can practically hear that in that tone of voice. You always did enjoy giving the grand tour of, to new students. Indeed. I've long since lost track of how many times he has recited the same foppish speech. Such as undying love for his old stomping grounds. He was on top from back then, youngest to enter the stadium, graduated with highest honors in magic art and aetherology, undisputed champion of the debating chamber. Hold on, you both joined the stadium at the same age, yes? And from what I hear, from where I stand, you're equally prodigal scholars. Nice of you to say that, but Alphano actually entered half a year before me. Nor did I do well enough to graduate with honors, and I'm certainly not the stadium's most notorious master debater. Okay, that's just my brain wandering into wrong territory right there. I apologize. But Alphano is a good master debater. Alright, of all respects, have I ever been in a shadow, if nothing else? I just remember that this is where the legend of Alphano Leviers began. You should expect everyone to be fully aware of our recent escapades. Hopefully we'll be somewhere more welcoming here than we were in the last stand. I know better than anyone the adoration the student body has for Alphano. With a bit of luck, we might work it to our advantage. Well, there's no time like the present. First things first, let us look for the scholar Montage. I need a voiceover to understand how do I say this. Other facilities tend to the frequent the opposite, but unfortunately for us, he is fond of wandering wheresoever his whims take him. Let us put up for the task and students at hand. Ask for him. Alrighty then. Whoa. That was Liger, wasn't it? The Alpha Liger. And he's with his sister and Master Balducian's granddaughter. This can only mean one thing. An event of progress-shattering proportions. In fact, approaching. The word. Oh, sorry. You said you were looking for the scholar? Yes. Knowing him, you could be anywhere, but Miss Alaporo should have a better idea. All right. Where to? Oh, you here? Oh. Oh, there's a lot of members of the Tia clan here. I mean, this is the second NPC I meet with Graha's last name. Wait, Aleppo. Wait, you would have to be related to Zoe and Cleo, would you? Are you lost? Wandering the street, and off the streets perhaps? Wait, don't tell me. You're a trainee gleaner fresh out the guild ships, am I right? Aren't I? Oh, how silly me. An orientation is in order. Ahem. Allow me to bid you a warm welcome to the Searchers meeting. Let me start with the question. What is the most important thing you'll find in the stadium? That's right, books. The second most important, that's why simply everything. That's the deal in here in search meeting. Whenever the students or tutors find themselves in need of equipment or master, they come to us. If we don't have it in our stores, then we lend it to the gleaners off to find it. Honestly, you wouldn't believe some of the requests we get. Eyes of Pythia, this, tongue of Gigato, that, enough to make your hair stand on end, which is possibly will make some of our students trying to accomplish this being a school of magic and all. I knew it's Gleaner, you'll have to work cut out for you, but I think you'll be quite find it rewarding. I've tracked down many miscellaneous knickknacks in my time, but I am no gleaner. The only thing I'm interested in gleaning is information on the Skulllight's whereabouts. I'll go with this one. So what you're telling me is you're not a gleaner, yes? That's exactly what you said, isn't it? You're looking for the Skulllight. I'm afraid, but we don't have any of those in stock. But I can. Oh, you mean him? He was here, but now he's not. I speak with him shortly before you arrived, though. He said he was on his way to the market to meet. Go back on your way you came in and see if the opposite side of the entrance. It's a laboratory sort of, home to many rare, expensive curios. Not to mention alarming frequent incidents. If you lose your way, just follow the blood-curdling screams, I mean. Jesus. Ha! In the time it's taken me to tell you all this, the Scarlet has probably already left. Best of luck finding him. I have a feeling you'll need it. Will do. Alright, she says the same way we came in. Level-headed student. Yes, Scarlet was here a short while ago. He offered me advice on my current research project. Though we spoke in length, I don't recall him mentioning where he was planning to go next. When we parted ways, he went down to the corridor, perhaps to one of the auditoriums. Well, alright. Ah, there he is.
Ah, I remember you.
Ah, so he must be Louis's friend.
I pray we have not caught you at an inopportune moment. We wanted to offer our thanks for your kind words in the forum.
Well, I could hardly let that Inquisition go unchallenged. I've always believed that curiosity should be nurtured, not stifled. Thankfully, a majority of my colleagues agreed. A slender majority, aye, but a majority nonetheless.
Had the vote not gone our way, we would be having a very different conversation, if any at all. Though I'd like to think you would have not given up on our cause. I'm told you paid a visit to the Annex afterwards.
Yes, that's right. I was hoping to speak with the grandchildren of my dearly departed friends Galef and Louisois in a less dour setting. But it seems I just missed you. I still can't believe how much you've grown. If only your grandsires could have seen the way you presented yourselves to the Forum. Why, it fair brought a tear to my own eye. You must have the patience of a saint, putting up with this lot and their antics. Never mind Matoya's prize student.
I can handle that kitty pretty well. Or rather, she can handle me pretty well. Not remotely what I meant, but still.
Luckily, I know a thing or two about managing unruly younglings. If you ever need advice, don't hesitate to ask.
Oh, really now?
If I may, there is a rather more pressing matter we wish to discuss. What can you tell us of this duty that the Forum must fulfill?
Nothing, I'm afraid. Like all humble servants of the Forum, I am sworn to secrecy. Or rather, I couldn't tell you if I tried.
Oh, he doesn't know either.
Our duty
Sort
is
of
of the gravest importance. Furthermore, if the particulars were made public, it would incite widespread panic.
They are keeping something down there in the labyrinth of...
As such, those entrusted with this duty have been bound by an enchantment, which prevents us from speaking of such matters.
Are you serious?
The express permission of the Forum.
It goes... Wow! They would go that far?
How is that even possible?
It's been some time since I last gave a lecture. Please, take a seat.
Class is in session. Gosh damn it. Well, it is August, so... Makes sense. We all sat down. Oh boy.
We shall begin by reviewing the fundamentals of etherology. The ether, which imbues us with life, can be categorized into three forms. Two are of the incorporeal sort, the soul and the memory. Can anyone tell me the third?
Corporeal Aether? I should have gone with, Damn it.
Yes, very good. This is the form with which the layman is most familiar. Consumed by even the simplest of daily activities, and replenished by the food and drink that sustain us, this form of ether is in constant flux. In contrast, the ether that comprises the soul is rarely subject to dramatic change. The same can be said for memory, as the two are intrinsically linked. Picture the soul as paper, and memories as words written upon it.
Welcome to the... I can't say that last word, I don't know what...
Now, what would happen if that paper was doused with ink? The same type of ether as comprises the memories.
The memory fades?
It would blot out everything that was written.
Precisely. We would be unable to recall the memories, and any activities that depend upon them would be hindered as well. In fact, this exact phenomenon was observed on a vast scale not so long ago. And what might that have been?
The seventh Umbral Calamity.
Oh.
The people of Eorzea vividly recall Bahamut breaking free of the Lesser Moon and raining hellfire down upon the realm. But no one could seem to remember the events that followed immediately afterwards.
Indeed. To this day, we have yet to determine whether it was an unintended consequence or a deliberate act. The enchantment which binds me and the rest of the Forum is based on a similar principle. And yes, it is a contravention of the Sharlayan prohibition against the practice of memory manipulation. Only when a new member is inducted and told of our great duty are they subjected to the process. A necessary evil. You have my word that it would never be used to manipulate the populace?
I should hope not. But can this enchantment be dispelled and your memories restored?
If 9/10 of our members give their approval, then the process may be reversed. Then, and only then, would we be able to speak freely to others of our sacred duty. Barring that, we must wait until we return to the ethereal sea. For there we will be purified, the blots upon our souls washed clean. And our memories drift apart and dissolve, rather defeating the purpose, I suppose. But there are those memories that are indelibly etched upon our souls, some believe.
What happens after that?
We are reduced to pure ether, coalesce with that of others, and create souls anew. Alternative schools of thought assert souls remain whole and return to the corporeal world, reborn into another form.
And we have seen that happen before with Gaia.
Both theories have their proponents. Personally, I consider each equally probable. Well, I think that's enough education for today, now that I've given you some food for thought. Or rather, an entire banquet.
I don't know why that made me giggle.
I would remind you that although I'm unable to assist you with certain matters, the resources at my disposal may still be of use to you. I'll arrange for you all to be given the run of Phenomenon. Of course, as associate to our alumni and the students of Baldessian, this privilege is extended to you as well, my friend. Oh, and I suggest you speak with Ki Aliapo. She's well known among the artisans of Sharlayan, and her network of contacts may prove useful in your search for knowledge. I wish you all the best in your pursuits, wheresoever they may take you.
Oh, that was a rather nice mission. Alright, what's next one? Having granted a run of the phenomenon, you are game if you are game Queer Alipo would put your artistry to good use. Ooh, hang on. Well, good to know. Good to know. This is what the artisan facility. Alright, so anyway. Well, that's given me much to mull over. I feel as though we're one step closer to understanding the forum's true motives, and that mystery is of life itself for good measure. It's funny, I came here with the intent to express my gratitude only to leave with more indebted than before. I have a feeling his friendship and support will be a great boon to us in the days to come. He seems like a nice old man. I hope it is not a freaking double turn on us, but still. He seems very much like a nice dude. And on that note, let's head back to the attic. Perhaps on our way we should better acquaint ourselves with Quick Alipo, the scholar suggested, while I share my findings with Raha. Alright. Alright, let me switch, Yep, I knew it. It was for that. Okay, got it. Alright, wait. Can I do experience gains here now? Nope, I cannot. Okay. I'm gonna need to accept that mission later on. But anyway. Alright, where you at? Oh. Alright, there you are, Graha. Ah, welcome back. From what I hear, your trip to the stadium proved most educational. While you were away, I received word from our fellow scions. As expected, news of our wandering skills have met us overjoyed. Preparations are now underway to bring the leadership to the of the Grand Company of Erosia and the Eastern Allies together to determine a way forward. Our friends have asked that we bring the skills in our position to La Mesa Limzoma. So the time has come for us to go on the offensive. It's too early to say for certain, but that does seem the way that the winds are blowing. I, for one, can't think of no reason to oppose such a plan. Let us await us in Valenbrand. Alright, let us. Let's start by getting the scales to out of storage. Give me a hand, would you, Athenian? Athenian dare not cross her in any sort of capacity. That's why he did so willingly. Alright. Phew, I didn't realize the crates were so heavy. I shouldn't complain though. Vietra and the alchemists of the great work put their heart and souls into each and every one of these skills. So you must treat them with the utmost care. Are you not coming with us? As much as I would like to escape the fool's watchful gaze, I've little choice but to stand behind. You're already on thin ice, and if I, in my capacity as our official representative, were found to be conflicted with foreign powers, well, you can imagine how that would go. I shall remain here and do my utmost to avoid ruffling any more feathers, as I wait your word from Master Matoya and our allies. With luck, we'll soon have good news of our own to share. The time is about to turn, I can feel it. To La Mesa Limzoma. Alright. Alright, I guess we're going back to La Mesa Limzoma then. Alright, let me teleport back. Alright, there we go. Alright, what's it? Oh, this one's closer. Dollar's Harbor. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's go to La Mesa Limzoma. Good to be back. Alright, where to first? Alright. Wow, what time is it? Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah, it's getting close to 1. Luckily for the stream didn't cut short, so anyway. Got lucky in that front. I was still to expect you. Alright, going to the command. And meet with Admiral herself. Yeah. Hey! Nanamo and Kane-san are here too. My apologies for calling you away from Charlie in such short notice. On the contrary, we were honored and grateful, and pleasantly surprised to be joined by such esteemed company. It was only right that this discussion be conducted in person. We are locked in the war of attrition. Our forces are struggling to contain the threat posed by the towers. It's only a matter of time before we are overwhelmed. Victory will only be claimed through diverse action, and we have taken the initiative to set the wheels in motion. It's reassuring to learn that all is in accord. So might I ask what your plan entails? It hinges entirely on the warding skills and our ability to utilize their potential to the fullest. Not proportion. Oh wait, hang on. Oh, I didn't see somebody was in chat. No thank you. Yeah. That's obviously a bot. During your time in oh shoot! Damn it! Ah, man. The time has come to free ourselves in the of this menace. And that is you, the Sons of the Seventh Dawn, have shown us the way. While the bulk of our forces will continue to hold the Talafroi at bay, we will dispatch our finest to strike the enemy's heart in Garlemald. These brave few will be the Isambard contingent. I think such a process has been made in such short a span. Its objectives are twofold. The first is to provide aid to the people of Garlemald. As previously reported, countless Imperial soldiers and civilians have been tampered, robbed of their free will. They serve the Talafroi every whim without question. They too are victims. It is our duty to deliver them from their suffering, not for strategic or political gain, but because it's the right thing to do. That's right. I do not ask that we set aside the decades of conflict and conquest, that we simply chose to forgive and forget. I only ask that in choosing to remember, we do not also forsake our compassion and morality, for without that there can be no reconciliation, only death without an end. Aye, and on that we can all agree. Our second objective is the colossal towers that Thancred and Uraje observed at the capital. Though its purpose remains unclear, there is reason to believe the smaller spires are merely a precursor of what is yet to come. Until the tower Azat was toppled, we failed to make any headway through the same could be said of the Talafroi. They certainly are in no rush to press further into our lands. I'd wager the Spire's primary purpose is to divide and keep us occupied, while they work towards our annihilation. This would appear to be sustained by Ishola's analysis of the tower's influence on ethereal currents. Based on her observations inside the Tower of Zot, the Spire siphon aether from the land, consuming it to maintain their forms. However, they draw forth far more than is required for this task alone. The excess aether remains unaccounted for, but we can be sure it is not being harnessed for our benefit. It would surprise me in the wouldn't surprise me in the least if it was being redirected to the larger spire in the capital. There's a logic in that. Regardless, once we have uncovered the truth, we'll bring these schemes and crash down along with their infernal towers. Well, that's all well and good. But what does that have to do with us? I assume it's more handing over to the scales than being on our way. We want you and your skills to join us in the Bard contingent. Considering its official request from both the Grand Company of Eorzea and the Eastern Alliance, do you accept? Perhaps you should be the one to answer that. For honor and glory, for the people of Garlemald, for revenge against the Talafroi. Which one would be appropriate? For the people of Garlemald, or for the revenge against the Talafroi. You know what? I really don't like these guys, so. Couldn't have put it better myself. The Shola Thinker and Uranje have already pledged their support and are on their way to meet the rest of the contingent. They were positive that you would come to the same decision as they did. Luckily for all involved, their prediction was correct. Once you have delivered the warning scales to Alamigo, the contingent will embark on its journey to Isambard. Rubon and Lord Amic, hey! Woo! Are overseeing the preparations, so I suggest you make yourselves known upon arrival. Pack warm clothes and fur and the like. Without it, the cold will do you in before the Talafroi. So as much as to draw steel, as for us, we'll keep the enemy busy while you are gone. They're not the only ones who can create a diversion. Now go safely into the knowledge of Eorzea will be at your left hip or better upon your return. There, I messed that up completely. I chose the wrong path to go, Samurai, for this one. Maybe I should go Dark Knight. Nah. Alright, let's go to Alamein quarters. Alright. Alright, what to? Alright, what to, Chocho? Alright. Hey! Hey, Nick! Rubon! So good to see you guys! This is a good way to end the stream. Ah! The Wanderers have returned. You've been busy bringing down a tower and producing keys to destroying the rest of them. You should be proud. Those wandering skills of yours are what's made this whole venture possible. Will you and Lord Emic be leading the contingent? Regrettably, no. Our roles are to organize various delegations into cohesive unit. Once we have seen you all off, it's back to our respective posts. We dare not neglect our duties for too long, lest our defensive efforts fall into disarray. And just between us, there was a fair amount of opposition of the formation of the Isambard contingent. A very suggestion that we send some of our finest troops behind enemy lines to render aid into the Garlean has made me rather unpopular in certain quarters. Can't please them all. Sadly not. Oh, hang on. Sorry. Sorry about that. Alright. Sadly not, though to my best, truth be told, I would much rather be at your side, charging into the fray. Alas, I've battles of my own to fight. Where words may serve me better than any blade. I hate to say it, but Lord Amic suggests mirror my own. For the time being, the best we can offer you is a peace of mind from knowing Eorzea is in safe hands. As you fight the good fight in Isambard, I and the other commanders will do what we can to convince the naysayers that our cause is just. Thank you both of you. We meet again. Hey! Guys is here too! Much has occurred since we parted ways and were lit. From what I gather, the protective talismans you obtained led to the information of this extraordinary force. My contribution to this occasion is but a minor one, that being the information I shared with Maximo. For the sake of the people of Garlemald, may the fates be on your side. But you're not coming with us. Strange. I thought you'd have a stake in this. I do. The Telophoroi have laid waste to my homeland and enslaved my people. But though they mote of my being cries of vengeance, I cannot be the one to deliver it. My presence alone would place the entire mission in jeopardy. I stand accused of murdering Emperor Varys and plunging Garlemald into chaos. Were I to travel to Isambard contingent, I would give my countrymen ample cause to question our motives. Conversely, though, those who believe my innocence may instead celebrate the return of a former legatus and attempt to raise me in position of leadership, further stabilizing the region and complicating the contingent's mission. And he doesn't want that. Whether I am branded a villain or hailed as a hero, I would only hinder your efforts. Alright, let's see the options. We will deliver you. I understand. Well, it's in your hands. I doubt they'd be pleased to see the champion of Erosia set foot in Garlean soil. A fair point, but so as long as you refrain from announcing your arrival to all and sundry, the average person would have no inkling of your identity. Although your titles and deeds are common knowledge, only a select few would recognize you on sight alone. Oh god, yeah, only a select few, meaning one certain Garlean prince now turned emperor. Perhaps one day they will learn that the warrior of light is not a demon to be feared, but a man to deserving of their trust. In light of Gaius' rather unique circumstances, I instead will assume the role of your guide. Though I may have defected for political reasons, my love for Garlemald endures. I would stop at nothing to protect her and her people. Well said. Might I ask you to escort our friends inside? Certainly. You might even bump into an old acquaintance or two. If I don't see you again, ere we depart, may the Fury guide and protect you all. Are you gonna see Leaf again? Ooh, okay, let's see. Do we got time for one more? I really want to see who we're gonna meet. Oh, what's this? You know what? Yeah, let's do this last mission. The other members of the Isambard contingent are gathered in the royal palace. I shall inform them of your arrival. So please make your way inside when you are ready. All right. I remember it. Passing through? Yes. Alright, I want to see who we're gonna meet.
By the 12.
Who is it? Yo! Oh!
Glad you could join us. I hope you don't mind, but we went ahead and started without you.
As you can imagine, Our traveling companions were eager to become acquainted. 'Tis a rare thing indeed to see such a diverse and talented group of individuals assembled for a single purpose.
You got the pirate crew in there from La Mesa and Zoma. You got Leaf. You got Pippin in there.
Not only for the sake of Eorzea, but for the
Look at
entire
that.
world, including the people of Garlemald. Much rides on the efforts of the Ilzabard contingent.
Yo, you got some resistant members here. You got some. You got some immortal flames. You got the Maelstrom, and you got some the Twin Adder, and the Ishgardian Royal Guard. Dude, and
indeed, which is why
Lucia!
I find myself in the company of many trusted comrades, yourselves included.
Hey, she's joining us.
Lucia.
I have come at the behest of Lord Emmerich, who has honored me with the role of Ishgard's representative. And for the good of all nations, not least my former homeland, I am determined to see this mission through to its end. We have a hard road ahead of us, but walk it we shall, together.
Oh man, she still looks beautiful. Who else is here?
I welcome this opportunity to work together once more. I have faith that if there is a way to resolve this conflict, we will find it.
Allow me to introduce you to the rest of our company. Everyone! If I may have your attention.
Yes, ma'am. Who else is here? Oh, look at the Lalafels. That's Kane Sanal's brother, if I remember correctly. Dude, look at all this.
Might I ask you to speak first?
If I must.
Yeah, it was her brother.
I am Arun Senna,